Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
It's the Nissan Now sales event, and it's happening now at Firkins Nissan. Now is the time to take advantage of amazing savings on the area's best selection of new Nissans. Right now, Firkins Nissan has 0% financing for 72 months, plus 0 down delivers. Don't miss the Nissan Now sales event happening now at Firkins Nissan. Expect more selection. Expect more savings. Firkins Nissan. Expect more now.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
If you pull a muscle or twist an ankle or damage a shoulder or elbow, it can put you out for weeks or more. You can't afford to miss that much time. Bruise, Strain, and Tear Repair is an herbal gel that absorbs through your skin to promote healing of tendons and ligaments and soft tissue damage. It relieves pain, improves flow to the region, and increases the rate at which reparative tissue is being made. It even works on old injuries and will keep the repair going as long as you keep applying it. No athlete should be without this stuff.
I'm Jack Sock, and you're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Hi, tennis fans. Great to be with you again. It has been a busy schedule on the Suncoast and within the Sunshine State. The Power Shares Tennis Tour kicked off the 2017 season at the Orlando Magic Amway Center with John McEnroe, James Blake, Andy Roddick, and Jim Courier. We had a terrific visit at the country's largest private member country club, Boca West, with director John Joyce and American tennis stars Vince Spadea and former U.S. #1 player Marty Fish. It was lights out tennis at Laurel Oak. And let me try to explain this. Explosia tennis. The lights are out, the guys are playing. Great time that we had there. Great to catch the action at the West Coast Super Senior Tournament at Palm Air with Greg High. And what a great time at Tarpon Shores Dental Pro Classic at the Plantation Golf and Country Club with Johan Creek, Luke Jensen, and Michael Pernfors. Had a super time with the Barron family celebrating their Delray Beach Open silver anniversary and catching up with America's #1 player, Jack Sock. And what an exciting experience for 12-year-old Jonah Braswell, recently selected by the USTA to practice with the United States Davis Cup team in Birmingham, Alabama. Way to go, Jonah, and father coach Ty Braswell. Goodness. It was a thrill to sit down and do an interview with Sarasota resident Australian Open semifinalist Mariana Lucic-Baroni. So what's on the show today? Mr. Basketball himself, Dick Vitale, with the Dick Vitale Lakewood Ranch College Tennis Classic. And we have some exciting stuff for you on our roving report, plus a visit with Patrick McEnroe and Lindsay Davenport at the Little Mo in PGA National, and you'll enjoy our profile of Lakewood Ranch's Paul Lederman. And we'll keep it current with our Play Sarasota Magazine tennis calendar and educate you with our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Pro Tip and our Inside Tennis with the Cause Pro Tip. And stay with us as we raffle off the Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway. So let's get it launched with Dick Vitale and the Lakewood Ranch Tennis College Classic. Dick Vitale, you did it again. You opened up your heart, you opened up your house, and you motivated hundreds of kids here. And you recognize Larry Wade. What an impact he has had on this organization.
He's done a great job to sell those banners. Broke a record this year, $90,000, and it was Larry's unbelievable efforts that made that happen.
Dick asked me 5 years ago to be part of this. This is our 5th year. We've raised a total of $250,000 that we've given to the V Foundation. But what's really special is to see the kids that have evolved coming here each year. And what quality kids. They're great tennis players, but above all, the coaches and the players are terrific.
It gives Dick and myself great happiness to be able to do it, to see him. This is when he's at his best, when he's dealing with young kids.
Well, you know, I really try to share with them chasing dreams, chasing goals, but to be realistic too in making decisions in their lives. And beautiful young kids, you saw them, Dave, how they've come up, thanked me for sharing a moment with them, but my wife and I love having them here and love extending a hand.
I thought the speech was really good, and it honestly empowered me and motivated me to reach out to others and help others who are struggling around me.
So we get to really just learn even more about giving back to the community. So I just think it's really cool to be here with everybody.
And it's also good to put tennis into perspective, because sometimes it can be very important, but to kind of the way he put it into perspective in his talk was really interesting and like insightful as well.
There's something after tennis, and that there's something greater to life than just tennis. And I know as a Naval Academy person right now, midshipman, that my greater purpose is to serve our country. So that's my big takeaway from this whole speech from that he did.
It's a phenomenal opportunity. It really is just a humbling experience for our guys, for myself, to be able to come and kind of, in a way, give back like Dick has been talking about tonight.
I'm having the opportunity to honor the students that are coming here, playing in the tournament, and it's just awesome to see kids competing at the highest level and enjoying the sport, but also really engaging in their studies and pursuing, their degrees. So it's awesome.
I really like being back home, being back in Florida on clay. Great weather, amazing facility. So it's really nice to be back, and it's an amazing event, great players, and it's just a good time.
Everything I do now, I'm doing to represent Duke, doing it for the guys that I love playing with, and it's just, you can't match it.
We had 15 people watching Davy's match yesterday, which was a lot of fun, and I think it's also fun for the players, just have that support and people watching the match.
I think it's the only tournament we play on clay, actually, yeah.
Mentally different playing on the clay than the hards?
Yeah, you have to stay more focused, and the points are longer for sure. Yeah, and the game is different. On the hard course, you can finish in 3-4 shots. Here, you have to play longer.
For most of us, tennis isn't sort of the end goal, and that there are other things out there. And so that was a great lesson to hear from the legend.
Well, it's really special to be able to have quality tennis players come here in our area and play. We have over 20 colleges represented, and most of all, too, which is really important to me, raising money for kids battling cancer. Every banner, David, you see hung here is $500, so we're going to raise some good dollars for kids battling cancer, and to me, that's my number one right now obsession. I work 24/7 because there's nothing worse than seeing a mom and dad have to put their child to rest, and we must do something about it, and we need dollars. Tell people they can help me donate by going to dickvitaleonline.com. You'll see a picture of me with a little girl who lost her life, Lacey Holsworth. You click on that picture and you can make a donation through the V Foundation. You may save the child you love.
Hi, my name is Chris Marquez. I'm the head tennis pro here at Lakewood Ranch Country Club, and today I just want to talk to you about a little bit of a tactical pattern. The one thing I see a lot on the courts is hitting to the obvious spots, playing the cross court, which is all the right guidelines you want to execute in the middle of match play in singles. But the one thing I stress with a lot of my players that are singles players is to look to change directions on the first strike. Anytime you get a ball on the baseline or inside the baseline and you feel neutral or offensive and you're in good balance, pull the trigger and work on going down the line, change things up. A lot of times people run to the open court or to the obvious spots, and you can be the first one to make that adjustment, and that'll lead you to winning the point. Thanks.
And now we'll get a chance to know more about our longtime friend, Paul Lederman. Paul Lederman, you have been here at Lakewood Ranch for nearly 2 decades. You were here on day one. You know this place as well as anyone. And we're going to talk about Lakewood Ranch. But beforehand, my boy, we're going to talk about Paul Lederman, California boy. How did you get into tennis?
Well, I grew up in Huntington Beach, and a local club was Limburg Racket Club, which had all the best senior players in the country. Scott Davis's dad, Gordon Davis, Bob Dusler, who ended up being my high school coach, third all-time with gold balls, Hank Leichfried, Lenny Limburg, Jim Nelson. It was really a hotbed for senior tennis, and Bob Dusler got me to come out, play some tennis, and played all the junior tournaments there, and it's just a great atmosphere in Southern California.
All of a sudden you're playing high-level college tennis, you're playing high-level professional tennis. You were, when you came back here to Florida, you were number 1 in the state in the men's open. What did competitive tennis mean to you, Paul?
At the time when I moved to Florida, I was a head pro at Palm Air in Pompano Beach, a 38 court facility. Guy that we mutually know, Tom Cessna, I said, I can't stand working. I was teaching 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I said, I can't stand not being a director. He goes, you always talk about being such a good player. Why don't you go play some tournaments and be number 1? It'll help you get a job. Won my first 7 tournaments, picked hard courts. That year, 1989, was number 1 in Florida. So I got a call back from Bill Hewlett and Jacques Bourgeois, the vice president of Stouffer. They said, come out, we want you to interview at the Esmeralda, because there's a place in St. Petersburg being built, the Stouffer Vinoy Resort. I said, great. I get on the plane in Fort Lauderdale. We stop in Houston. Sat from Houston to Palm Springs with Rod Laver. Told him everything I know about tennis. We get off the plane. Anthony Stewart Moore, the general manager of the hotel, picks us up. Rod Laver has his arm around me. And I told him I was interviewing for the job. Rod Laver walks up to the general manager, Anthony Stewart Moore, and said, I just want to let you know you got one of the best young talents I've ever seen. This is the guy you want.
Let's talk about this cool spot, Lakewood Ranch. Here we are at the lodge, brand new. What's it like? A little different in atmosphere than the clubhouse, the country club.
Yeah, well, last year, SMR, Shredder Manatee Ranch, decided to spend $25 million in amenities. So we have 2 country clubs that can't be hard pressed to find another facility in the area to have 2 country clubs. Then we updated to a $6 million improvement at the other country club, improved it, made it really nice. We've added so much so that the couple in the 20s, if you're in the 90s, is something for everybody.
Paul, there is tremendous pride in green space, and there's green space galore out here at Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, but I think the key, there is a ton of green space, but what it's nice is it has the combination of the country club atmosphere with the palm trees, manicured, then you have miles and miles of walking trails, and then you have the areas with the oak trees and beautiful landscaping and much of the nature preserve.
Your tennis programs are some of the most comprehensive in the country. What are you and Lakewood Ranch most proud to be offering the community and its club members?
Well, we have 85 leagues, which I'd be hard pressed.
85
leagues last year, which I'd be hard pressed, I think, for any club in Florida to meet that or tie it or come close to it. So we're real proud of that. We have 6 full-time pros. We have lessons of all levels and clinics and groups and team practices and after-school programs. We really feel that we're second to none with all that.
I know a guy that's out on those courts almost daily, Mr. Basketball himself, Dick Vitale. What'd you like to have Dick out at the courts?
Dick wants to play singles, mainly with women. He plays mainly singles with women.
He's smart.
Yeah, they try to defend his drop shot and lob, and it's great having Dick out there. He's a great ambassador for the club.
Great to spend some time with this guy. He brings out the best in all of us.
Thanks, Dave. You too. Appreciate it.
Tennis fans, we are excited about our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway. 3 clinic sessions with Paul Lederman's staff and a 1-hour private training session with the cause. Boy, am I eager to develop a new national champ, and it could be you. And now for this week's lucky winner. Well, Claudia Driscoll, congratulations. We will be in touch. Claudia, I can see a new national champion coming. Stop by the Lakewood Ranch Information Center at 6220 University Parkway or 11506 Rangeland Parkway to register for our bi-weekly drawing.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
It's the Nissan Now sales event, and it's happening now at Firkins Nissan. Now is the time to take advantage of amazing savings on the area's best selection of new Nissans. Right now, Firkins Nissan has 0% financing for 72 months, plus 0 down delivers. Don't miss the Nissan Now sales event happening now at Firkins Nissan. Expect more selection. Expect more savings. Firkins Nissan. Expect more now.
Hi, I'm Maria Ross, and you're Inside Tennis with The Cause.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. I know that you're going to really enjoy Patrick McEnroe and Lindsay Davenport talking about watching their kids play tennis. I'm very lucky to get a hold of this guy today. Good to see you, P.
We'll see you around, see you at the Open, and I'll see you at the Little Mo in December. I'll probably be there.
Well, a lot of people have said a lot of things about you, Patrick McEnroe. But I'm going to say all the good stuff.
Okay, let's hope so, right?
Oh, yes, indeed. You're a man of your word. We're at Forest Hills, and you say, I'll see you at the Open.
That's right.
He saw me at the Open. You and John gave me time there.
That's right.
He said, I'll see you at Little Mo PGA, and you are here. It's getting in the McEnroe blood, Little Mo tennis. What's it like to be part of the scene down here, Little Mo like?
It's pretty awesome. They do an amazing job, and the kids all have a blast. My daughter's having a great time. She's played a ton of matches. And they treat all the kids with so much respect, and there's a lot of love here. And it's just great to see all the kids of all ages, meeting people from all over the world. Tremendous.
You've done it as a player, so you know what tension's like out there as a player. You don't get any higher than this tension. Davis Cup captain.
Right.
But now the biggest tension of all is when there's love involved and your child's out there. What's that like, and what are you learning about it?
Well, I'm learning it's a great game all over again. You know, it's a great game to learn. It's a great game to teach you about life and to teach you how to be a great sport, which I'm very happy to say that my daughter is a great sport in addition to being an up-and-coming player. And that, to me, is the most important thing, to see her learning, to see her improving, and being a great sport. And sometimes it's in difficult situations. So that's what tennis, I think, teaches everybody. And it's nice to see the kids, dealing with some conflict, dealing with some controversy, dealing with missing shots, but also getting back out there and sort of moving on because, that's what we have to do in life, right?
Right, indeed. Yeah. The more I get to know about this guy, the more I love him.
Oh, you're a good man, Kaz.
And the more I respect him.
Well, we try to teach him the right things, and a lot of it, they teach us a lot of things too, our children. I've learned a lot watching my daughter play tennis and listening to her. The first thing I do when she finishes a match, whether she wins or loses, I give her a kiss, and I wait for her to tell me what she thought about the match. I never ask her about the match right away. I always wait, and I let her bring it up. And sometimes she'll bring it up 5 minutes later. Sometimes she'll bring it up 3 hours later. Sometimes she'll bring it up the next day. And I think that's what it's all about. You got to let them learn and let them experience it. It's them out there. I had my time, and I had my time playing and competing. My brother did, and now it's their time. And I think that's a message that I'd like to give to the parents out there as well, because you do get involved. You do want to see your kid do well. You want to see them happy and enjoying themselves. But at the end of the day, life is not always that easy. So it's not easy out here on the tennis court. We know that.
No, indeed. Tell me how much fun you have here at the Little Mo and why.
I have a lot of fun because you meet kids from all over the world, which is a big opportunity, and that really doesn't happen all the time. So, yeah, and I like the Mo coins because in other tournaments you don't really get a reward for being nice, so this kind of encourages you to be more nice than other tournaments do.
Living legend Lindsay Davenport, you've seen tennis all over the globe, all the venues. Now you're at the PGA, the Little Mo. What are you seeing the kids coming away from this event that maybe they don't get in others?
Yeah, it's so interesting. My husband and I both went through the junior ranks of tennis, and we knew we wanted tennis still in our family and hoped that one of our children would want to play, but we also wanted it to be really fun. They're great tournaments, they're competitive, but they reward sportsmanship, they encourage the doubles and the mixed, and the kids have a great time. So we looked at the calendar, we thought, okay, we're going to do this, and it's been such a blast. I'm so happy that we discovered it, and my son is playing them, and we've made plans to play them all in 2017, and it's been just a blast. And really, that's what junior tennis is. It can be competitive, but let's have some fun as well.
You're in the booth, you're watching tennis. You're on the court, winning slams. Now you're on the sideline watching your son play. Jagger is out there. Where are you as he's playing?
Yeah, I can't stand it. And so luckily, I also have 3 daughters. So whenever there's a tournament, I always kind of assume the role of, I'll watch the girls. I honestly, it makes me so sick. And it's so funny because obviously being in the sport, and my mom was an amazing calming presence my whole career, juniors, pros, you name it. But it's pretty hard for me to watch. So my husband takes over that. I'm happy to be here in Florida, and I'm not biting my nails too badly and enjoying it. So, but probably won't be around too much. It's I'll be with my girls doing something else.
The kid impressed me. Jagger's a player, but he said he was the one who discovered the Little Mo. He was the one to ask to come here. He wants it, it appears. Were you surprised when he took the lead on that?
Yeah, absolutely. He meets his little buddies that he plays in Southern California, and somebody mentioned it. And then he said, well, I want to explore that. And he said, let me hear more. Let me learn about this. And we're just ecstatic that he loves the game, and he's eager to play every day and wants it. We still keep him in 2 sports, so we're not.
The other sport is?
Football. So
really? What position?
He's a little quarterback.
Whoa.
And it's fantastic for him, and I help out, so it's fun for us as well.
What a great experience. So he gets the team stuff, he gets the individual stuff. Then he goes out and plays mixed doubles with a McEnroe to boot.
Yeah, that was kind of a treat.
You're spoiling him, aren't you?
I think he's been spoiled for a long time. He doesn't know any better. We go to Wimbledon, he thinks he should be on the grass.
Jagger, what do you enjoy most about the Little Mo?
Well, I'm enjoying that you get to play. So if you lose in singles, you got doubles, and if you lose in doubles, you got mixed doubles. So you still got time to play in the tournament if you lose.
Now, this is your first tournament, but I'm sure that you heard about some Little Mo stuff. Is it as good as you thought it would be, or even better?
Well, I saw it in like a newspaper once, and I saw this guy standing with a huge trophy, and I told myself, man, I want that. So, and then my mom said that there's a Little Mo in Florida, and I wanted to play it. So she took me here, and it's super fun.
Busy, busy, busy. Here's what's happening on our Play Sarasota Magazine tennis calendar. March 4th, join the fun and the excitement at the 5th Annual Tarpon Springs Dental Pro Tennis Classic at Plantation Golf and Country Club with David Simmons, featuring 2-time Australian Open singles champion and world number 7 Johan Kriek, along with former French Open men's doubles winner Luke Jensen and former French Open men's singles finalist and world number 10 Michael Pernfors. Also on March 4th, Inspiration Academy Junior Tournament with Ashley Hobson. March 11th, catch the action with Play Sarasota Magazine Junior Series at Longwood Athletic Club. New Generation Tennis Academy with Travis Eckert. Also on the 11th, the $3,000 Bradenton Country Club Open, Cure for Kids with Jack Stein. March 18th, the Englewood Tennis Club March Madness, Junior Level 6 with Bob Zuppe. Also on March 18th, the United Tennis Academy Junior Level 6 with Scott Thornton. Do you want a fun experience going to the Miami Open? Brenda Mertz will give you that. Contact Brenda at mertztennis@verizon.net. March 31st, the Sarasota Open Wildcard at United Tennis Club. And the granddaddy of them all, the Sarasota Open, April 15th at United Tennis Club. Hey kids, want to have a fun time on the tennis courts? Well, join Greg Hill and his Junior Tennis Academy at Lakewood Ranch. And guess what? You may find the Cos out there having a good tennis blast with Greg.
Easy overheads are such a blast, and so is the Lakewood Ranch Golf and Country Club's junior program.
And now for our Inside Tennis with the Cos pro tip.
Hi, I'm Margie Zessinger. I'm here, one of the coaches at IMG Tennis Academy. Got a tip for junior tennis players. Remember, junior tournaments are used as a stepping stone for your long-term goals, such as college or professional. So after the loss, learn from it and move on and be ready for the next tournament. I think you can learn a lot from losses and use it for your long-term goals to develop you.
Sunday, March 26th. Don't miss the 16th Annual Car Show at Suncoast Technical College, 9:30 till 2. Come check out the muscle cars, classic cars, hot rods, antiques, and more. Admission is free. There will be a silent auction, door prizes, food, games for the kids, and fun for all. Proceeds go to support the students' participation in Skills USA. See you Sunday, March 26th at the 16th Annual Car Show at Suncoast Technical College.
It's the Nissan Now sales event, and it's happening now at Firkins Nissan. Now is the time to take advantage of amazing savings on the area's best selection of new Nissans. Right now, Firkins Nissan has 0% financing for 72 months, plus 0 down delivers. Don't miss the Nissan Now sales event happening now at Firkins Nissan. Expect more selection. Expect more savings. Firkins Nissan. Expect more now.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cos. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. Until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cos has been brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.